Hello and a very warm welcome back to Judith Plains for a change. It's not Kinlake. We're going to try and get back into the routine of doing one episode of each per week. That is the plan. I do have a kind of side project I'm working on, which is kind of farming related as well, but that's still kind of being worked on in the process. So there'll probably be an update with that later on, well, a couple months from now, but that is a side project that I am working on. That is the wrong, where am I? There. Unload from the back first. So I'm still trying to figure out where I was. I did watch a couple of the recent episodes to try and work out where I got to or what I was planning to do. I've kind of got an idea, but it's probably not going to be on the same path as I was thinking at the time when we did the last episode. We did do two contracts today. There was a cultivating one on field 36, I believe. We'll just check in a second. Unload that. I'm not sure how much is going to be left, so I'm actually not going to check the menu just yet. In fact, it is taking a while to creep up the percentages there. We're 94%, 95 now. We'll probably have to move on to the front hopper. 76% transported in total. Where are we? Why is it not? The camera keeps jumping. Now is this the front hopper or the back hopper? The front one. Change that to the back hopper. There we go. Right. We'll see how much we're going to be left with from this contract. Should complete any second now. Almost there. Oh, so close. Right, it needs the front hopper. It's going to be a few litres out of there. There we go, contract finished, £901 of income. That leaves us with 17,308 litres of soybeans. So now we can go and complete that two contracts. So cultivating, it was field 36, $33,159. And that's harvesting one with the soybeans just now, $54,765. Although it says pounds there, I think that's from Kinlake. I don't think it actually saves pounds and dollars between the two maps. I don't know why it would do that. Anyway, we're up at £310,000 in the bank. We do need to give the sheep some feed. It does say straw, but I don't think we have a manure pit, but we do have a slurry. So I'll have to do potentially something with the slurry fairly soon. These guys, we've got 33,000 litres of silage in there, which is fine just now because they're only 20 cows at 2 months each. So they're not going to take much feed. We're happy with that. We'll leave that as they are. There again, there's 100 of them, but they're only 2 months old. They're not going to eat much, so 28,000 is plenty in there for them. And we don't have any sheep yet round at Bison Ridge. It's only the cows and chickens. I want to try and not do contracts because we did it with Kinlake and it kind of worked because I was looking at the comments in the small break we had. I'm going to try and not do any more contracts. I know there's a few and they're quite like cultivating. Almost £30,000 or $30,000 each. It's serious money to miss out on. This one's 40,000. Oh, that's green beans. Yeah, that's why. That's what you say. That's a really good price. Some of them, like ploughing, that won't take long with the plough we've got. £25,000. We may do a couple of contracts, but we're not going to do it all the time. It's only if we're desperate for money. So we've got the corn dryer. We have a fermenting silo, which is at the Bison Ridge farm. The potato processing, which is where the initial corn dryer was in our main yard. That's still working away. We don't need potatoes in there or olive oil. Yeah, it is olive oil we're using. Rocky Mountain ethanol, still plenty of propane, sorghum, plenty of dry corn just now, although it does chew through the dry corn 4 times as fast. So potentially dry some more later on. Have we got any more sorghum? We've still got 107,000 litres, but I think we're using sorghum for the pigs. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, corn and sorghum is the base feed at 50% for these guys. So I think we're going to have to use sorghum. We could take maybe one load over to the ethanol plant. We've got some corn. We've only got 60,000 litres of corn. Oh, wow. That does not seem like a lot. And it's harvest season. We can't plant anything until April. Yeah, there's nothing in our fields. There's one in field 39, looks like corn. And another one up here, 77, 62. There is a couple fields of corn, but not much. So we've only got, that's 60,000 litres of corn left to probably put into dry corn, to be honest. And our beer factory as well. We need the barley and water. There's plenty in there just now, so we don't need to do anything just yet. Let's take a look. Barley, I'm pretty sure we've got barley in our fields. Is that all barley? No, not barley. It is barley. What have we got in there? Oats? No. What have we got in that fields? What is it? That's barley. Yeah, that is barley. Right, that's fine. It wasn't doing it for a start. I was panicking. Right, so they're all barley. This one I think is alfalfa, isn't it? Yeah, we've got alfalfa there. And field 43, is that the same? Nope, that's something different. What is there, clover? Yes. Field 28 we've got, but nothing is in there. Same with 20, 10, 3 and 2. There's nothing in them fields. I think, what are we on just now? November, so there's not really anything we can do. The stuff we have in, what have we got for fertilizing? Field 17 needs to be fertilized. 17, that's alfalfa, so that's going to be really quick, I would imagine. Yeah, we're not into any of the growing and harvesting season now, because obviously it's meant to be winter. We do have snow in the forecast, January, February as well. -9, 8, 9 degrees. Right, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to take the soybeans back. I think soybeans is something to do with the pigs. It's either, it's not grains, it's not, it must be protein. It's not base feed, that's corn and sorghum. We did repair the combine. That was $53,000. I'm probably going to switch between dollars and pounds, to be honest. I'll keep forgetting. $53,000 to repair the combine before we did that contract. So it wasn't cheap to do that, but that's it repaired now and ready to go for next year. Obviously this was kind of a late harvest. But I think we'll repair the truck back at the main yard, and I don't think there's really much else to do for today apart from keep an eye on the factory. So we'll probably skip through to December, maybe January, see how things are. I don't think that alfalfa is going to be ready until maybe March, April time, something like that, I think. Anyway, let's head back to the yard just now. We're going to see how much of this and the 2 Super B trailers are going to cost to repair. Well, that's us back at the farm now. It's good to be back here with all these big buildings and a massive space to manoeuvre about in. A big difference from Kinlake, that's for sure. Nice big areas, big equipment, big fields. But this needs to be washed as well. We should have a washer here somewhere. I can't remember where to put it. I know we definitely have a washer. I'm just looking about to see if I can find it. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we have a washer though. We need to get on that equipment. The only thing I did notice is, and it kind of makes it quite funny for roleplay, it looks like we've had a break-in at the farm. While we've been away for several months, somebody has managed to smash the window of the quad track. I know it's not, but it's, if you look from here, it's completely fine. On the other side, if we jump in, all the windows are intact. We're looking at this one in particular. You can see the dirt on the window. I don't know if it has any, no it doesn't, no interactive. So we jump out, the window's missing. So kind of cool for a bit of role play there, but that was the one that did the contract. I jumped in it and I was like, something is wrong. So yeah, we've managed to get a broken window since for the months we've been away. So yeah, that's the that's our welcome back. Great. Right, let's jump in here. Washer, there we go. Perfect, that's what we need. Right, we'll use that washer later on, but for right now we need to get this repaired because it's seriously struggled with that first full load of soybeans coming down the road. I suppose that's the bonus. I think this was in the sale. I may be wrong. It's been quite a while since we actually started the series. But £9,530 for dollars. We'll repair these since we're here. $558 and $516. Repair them. No, we're going to repaint for £16 for dollars. Right. Let's take this back out of the shed. I think today's goal is pretty much wash the equipment because, well, they're not the best looking. This one's an absolute, I forgot how difficult this Super B is to maneuver about. I'm going to hit my pickup, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back to a quad track window missing and damaged vehicles because I've tried to maneuver them. Yeah, we'll leave that there just now. Right, I think for the next couple hours I'm going to sit, wash equipment, get it ready for next year. I don't know if anything else needs repaired. 19% damage, that's fine, we can kind of work with that. 13%. I think everything's sort of fairly good condition. 19%, yeah. 3%, 50, oh okay, we need to do the big bud. That needs to go in for repair. How about this one here? 74, right, big bud and the little Agco tractor, the white tractor, that is going to get repaired, and we're going to kind of have a little bit of a tidy up, get ready for next season, and wash some equipment, get it parked inside as well. Right, I'm going to do that off camera because if I don't, it's just it's not a good thing to watch for a time lapse and moving about all the time with a mouse. So we'll get this opened up, get machines washed, parked up nicely for the winter. We'll probably see you maybe January time, there about maybe January, February, and we'll kick off our first season back, which is year 3. It'll be year 4 in the game. So we'll get this all ready, hooked up, and we'll see you in a couple of months. We've moved into December now. It is the second day, so we're almost into next year. What we've done is we've dried some of the corn we had left, so we've now got 38,000 litres of dry corn. I did work out we don't actually need it all. We can survive with the ethanol plant on what we've got until corn comes available next year. But we do have 40,000 litres of wheat. We're going to sell all of that just now. And we don't have any more barley, so we need to keep some wheat for the pigs. I know we're not going to go through too much, so we just decided we'll fill this back trailer and take it down here. We did have the dry corn trailer at the front. The front half of the trailers was at the Bison Ridge farm. We've unloaded all the dry corn. We did stop it, so that's all the dry corn we've got left. We can top it up next year when we get the corn harvested. But that's 25,200. And it should be probably about the same as well. Again, it's just to boost the bank just a little bit. We did pay $150,000 towards the loan. We completely forgot about the loan until I jumped into the next day and we seen here's another $25,253. So a little bit of income there. About 50,000. Yeah, so we do have 2 bits of equipment. It's not the same as Kinlake, so I can't actually tell by looking in here. We do have the header, and it's both headers. The grain header and the corn header are both still on hire purchase. And we do have the loan here. We've still got 130,000 outstanding. I don't want to pay that off yet, just because we've still got some outgoings, obviously the headers, to pay every month. And we're probably, right now, December, 4 months-ish away from anything being sold. That's April. We don't have a couple in March. May for ethanol. Potato chips is actually March, but we have a good price now, so we'll potentially sell potato chips today. I was looking at some of the other ones, like we've taken out some of the wheat. We've still got 70,000 litres left. We're not going to run through all of that until we can get some barley for next year. Sunflowers, we could sell half of that, but again, we're going to keep that for the pigs just to move them about between things. Sorghum, we still need sorghum because I think one of these factories... Oh yeah, sorghum for the ethanol plant. So yeah, potato chips is going to be sold next. We're going to load up everything we've got and take it there. Obviously October, I don't know if we sold beer in the last episode or the one before in October this year. But I think the factory is fairly new, so I don't think we've actually... This will be our first sell of beer next year in October. But again, potato chips, Dollar General, very good price. And Dollar General for the beer, very good price. So I think we're going to load up the trailer with the potato chips, run up to the beer factory, load up all the beer we've got, and take it all up to the Dollar General and sell that. So let's tag that place now. That's at the top of the map somewhere, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Dollar General? Oh, it's there. I thought that was way up the top of the map. I'm maybe thinking of somewhere else actually. What is it up here? There's one... it's a strip mall. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, is it not the moccasin? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Right, okay, well, Dollar General's round the corner. That is fantastic. Well, that's very close then. Right, let's get this dry corn into the ethanol plant. Probably a way to go and grab a McDonald's actually while we're here. There's nowhere to park though. No, we'll wait. I don't know where we're going to get food, but I'm trying to think. We need to go this way. I keep getting lost with this map. It's so big and the way's in. Right, I'm going to go and drop this dry corn off our ethanol plant here, then run back, grab the trailer and the pickup, take all the beer and all the potato chips. I need to be on the other side of the road for this. Such an awkward entrance for trucks coming in. Well, I didn't hit the sign, that's good. Right, we'll drop the dry corn off here, head over, grab potato chips, beer. We'll see you at the Dollar General just behind us and see how much we get for that. I am making an absolute mess of this. Although we own it, I think we could actually put some asphalt down there. I think. And we should have quite a lot here as well. I think there's about 40,000 litres worth. Well, it's full there. I should have maybe dropped the trailer, but not the best layout for a truck. I'm going to clip that. No. Well, that's a first. Right, let's drop all this dry corn off here and we'll see you in a little bit to sell the potato chips and all the beer and see what that brings our balance to in the bank. Well, that's us down here at the Dollar General now. We've got 13,000 litres of beer and 8,000 litres of potato chips. I'll just get into position here for selling. I did look for a trailer. I thought we had one. It turns out we don't. We don't have a fifth wheel trailer for our pickup, so that wasn't an option. So we decided we're just going to load this truck up and take it all down just now. So that should all sell in one go. So 8,000 litres of potato chips and 13,000 litres of beer, $110,355. So sitting with 281,000 in the bank now. That should get us through. We only have $130,000 left on the loan, but something tells me we're going to need a bit of this to pay off. In fact, we're not going to need it all. We've still got some of the that 2 headers on finance, but that's about 11. I think it's about 11,000 a month. So about 40,000 worth by the time we get into being able to sell things. Maybe a bit more actually, maybe about 60,000. Just trying to remember my way around here. We need to be going to the left. We can get through this way. But yes, it's still another, until about May, until we can sell anything else, I think. We've kind of managed to get these sold early, which is good. But we'll probably just jump into next year now, because there isn't anything else to do. The animals are fed, they're not going through much feed because they're still young and there's not much of them. Pigs, maybe top them up later on tonight. Other than that, there's nothing else to do, so I think we're... Whoa. Well, that caught me off guard. Yeah, there's nothing else to do just now, so I think skip into next month, maybe into February, maybe again into March. But we'll see what we've got to do when it comes up. So we'll see you in another month or so. Well, we've just come down to this farm now with a pickup. We've jumped into February now. We've skipped past January. We do have a couple, I think there's a few pallets here. No, just the one just now. They're 2,000 litres each. But we did sell them not long ago. We came down here to get this tractor because we're going to go and get a slurry spreader. We were going to go for the small slurry spreader, which is this one here. It spreads at 15 metres, working with 8,000 litres of storage. This one's 18,000 litres of storage, same 15 metre work width, and it only requires 225 horse, which we have on both the smaller tractors. This one only needs 80, but this one holds 10,000 litres more,
and is in the sale for $75,000. There is a 9RX popped up as well, but I don't think... Oh wow, it's more than the case. Up to 913 horsepower. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think we need that. We've got the case, that's enough. That's another $500,000 on that. Right, I think we're going to go for this one. Definitely not going to have purple wheels. Let's change that back to silver. What's our designs? All right. When it comes out at the top, it's either just a straight point or it goes into a V. But that's 5,000. I don't think it makes a difference which one is on it. And with this one as well, it's got the pump on it. So we can actually just park beside where the manure pit is, pump straight into this trailer without needing anything else, which is good. Right, let's purchase this, $75,706. Purchase that outright, because we have enough in the bank, $175,000. That should last us until the ethanol's ready. Let's just double check this. Yeah, so it should be good in May. Then we're going to get, probably by that point, we're going to get $900-ish thousand from it, hopefully. Right, we're going to wait to go and get this. We'll take the front loader off here. We'll just leave it in the shed. Need the beacons on though. The potatoes have enough, we've got enough potatoes in the production for the potato chips as well, so we don't need to do anything with that. But let's go and get the slurry spread on the field, and we'll see once that's done. We'll probably end the episode there. I don't want this one to go on for too long. Put that weight there. Pick this up. Right, let's go and get this done. Another quick little time lapse. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, that really didn't last long, and we've now got just under 7,000 litres left to put down. It's not going to finish the field, I don't think, but at least we know we need a good bit more slurry just to do our own fields. And this is a small field as well. Field 2, well, I'm saying small, maybe field 3 is slightly smaller. But yeah, it just eats through it really quickly, and you're working speed of about 10 miles an hour on a good stretch, but I think the field is still slightly wet, although it is -3. It's meant to get down to -9 today as well. But at least we've got one thing done, that's good. Well, we've now got 5,000 litres left. Probably going to get this pass here, and this next one, I don't think it's worth starting a headland pass, to be honest. That's not going to have enough. We'll see though, we're almost there. 3,800. There might be enough. There's going to be a stupid little bit here. In fact, I think it might be worth us checking. I think the fertilizer spreader does 15 meters. So if I do this little bit here where it's, I don't know why there's a bit there, but let's just do that. And then when I finished, or when I ran out, should I say. In fact, we could do this bit on the way down just so it saves us having a full tank. I'll do that little bit that I missed or ran out with earlier, and then I think we'll just leave the episode there. I haven't really done too much, but we've gotten through the months. That's us now in February. We'll probably come back next episode either the second day in February or the first day in March. We'll see what we are doing, but there should be a decent bit to sell there. I think we're going to run out before we get to this bit. Let's just stop that there. I just realised the GPS line's missing as well. Oh, we might just make it though. Why is there such an awkward turn in the field there? It's going to be short a little bit. Yeah, it's not worth stopping for that. That'll do. Right, well, we've done a good bit of the field. But we still need to go over this field 3 and that one there as well, with 2 coats of fertilizer, which probably isn't going to be this manure, because that disappeared. Well, that's how much we got done in a small field. So we're going to need quite a bit, unless we can have an additional slurry storage tank, which may be worth putting in. Or give them straw and put down a manure pit as well. That way we have slurry and manure, we could just jump between them. There's another 6,000 litres of slurry here at Bison Ridge, but that means going all the way over there to pick up 6,000 litres. That's not even going to last long here, so there's no point in doing that. These guys are 5 months old now, still plenty of feed. No eggs until, I believe, next month, when they turn 6 months, and there may be the first set of 100 chicks. But it may be month 7. We'll have to check on that. These guys are only 5 months old, so they've still got a good bit to go until they reproduce, and until they've even run out of silage, because we've still got 28,000 litres left, so that's good. These guys will probably top up later on today. They are running out of base food. They're down to 797 litres. Other than that, we're kind of just wait until May to sell the ethanol. Other than that, there's not really much to do just now. Other than wait till the snow disappears. We get down to -9 tonight. Snow into tomorrow as well. A high of 10 degrees. But we'll see when it comes. Everything here is good. That's turned off. We're not using that just yet, but when we get the alfalfa, we will. Potato processing, yep, still plenty of potatoes and olive oil. They're still good. Yeah, we've got plenty. I think we're going to probably run out of sorghum before anything else, but we have, or we should have sorghum. We do, 107,000 litres. Yeah, we've got plenty there. And this will be plenty as well, 45,000 litres. Right, let's head back to the yard. I think we'll just leave the episode there. We haven't done much, as I said, but we've gotten through the months into next year, but this was a kind of catch-up episode as well. I was trying to think of what we had already done, what we still had to do, so I think we're there, roughly where I needed to be. And obviously we've bought this new slurry spreader, so another addition to the farm. So we are slowly growing, and we'll have to phone someone about that quad track window as well. I almost forgot about that, the one that was smashed in for roleplay, but I think it's maybe just a glitch. The quad track is here, so I think if we run down and check it, it could have just been an issue with the save game, although I doubt it. Let's leave that there. Turn the lights off. Let's see if it still looks broken. I think it may have just been an issue. Oh yeah, still broken. Well, that's going to be a cold cab to be in. Right, I think we're going to leave the episode there. I can't get through there. That was very close. Yeah, we'll leave the episode there, and we'll see you again for the next one. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this catch-up. It's been a while since we've done Judith Plains, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.